often than not, after some form of breakdown of a relationship, if you have been living together, there's that sort of split of assets, and it can get complicated. Although usually with a genuine relationship with two people who care about each other and neither's betrayed each other, it can get challenging, but they can usually find a way to work things through and divide things fairly and equally. With a narcissistic individual, it doesn't work in that way. Whether you're moving out of your narcissistic parents' home, or whether the narcissist has just suddenly up and left you and moved on to a new source of supply. In those cases, they might very well leave all their belongings behind while playing the victim to all those around them about how you won't return their belongings to them. Yet whenever you try and get in touch, they ignore your calls, they ignore your messages, or they demand an item, and then when you try and arrange to return the item to them, they change the plans on you. When you drop it off, they get offended because they didn't want it where you'd dropped it off. It's just another endless, relentless mind game that narcissistic individuals seem to play. When narcissists go through a breakup, they can more often than not take petty things that are quite sentimental to you. They can take things out of the kitchen that they've never used in their life, but all of a sudden they want it, usually because they want to sell it on. They can have brought a mattress for your bed and they can be happily snuggled up in the new supplies bed, yet they want that mattress back off yours. There's various reasons narcissistic individuals do this and motivations, and there's lots of different petty and sentimental things that a narcissist can want to take. They can take or they can destroy photos and photo albums. They can burn precious memories, or they can simply take them to control the memories, and so that they can keep that piece of the past hidden from you. They can go all out to take or ask back for the gifts that they once gave to you. They might not have even given those gifts to you. They might have brought their own children a TV for the children's bedroom for the children to watch, and the narcissistic individual has moved in somewhere that's got all these things, yet the narcissist still wants that one back. When two genuine people split up and there's children involved, genuine people try to split the assets so that the children don't miss out, so that the children don't suffer, or minimalise the suffering on the children. With a narcissist, they lack the empathy to care. They just want to punish you and make life as hard as possible for you. So they will often take back the gifts that they once gave to you, or the gifts that they once gave to your children. With a narcissistic individual, to be fair, they will often give you a gift, they will use it, then they'll ask for you to return it, and then when you return it, they'll claim that, well, it's been used, it's no good now, even though they were the ones that actually used it. They want to dominate, they want that control, they want to send a message that anything that they gave you is now being revoked. They can take personal letters and personal cards. A narcissistic individual can take things that you've written to them and they've written to you. Now, people can keep hold of sentimental letters that somebody has written to them. Genuine people know these are personal. With a narcissist, they'll take the letters that you wrote to them and then they will use them against you. They will try to humiliate you with them. Sentimental cards that you've kept, might be birthday cards or wedding cards, any sort of sentimental cards that you have decided to keep, that the narcissist didn't even send to you, they will happily take and use them as tools as emotional manipulation. They'll also happily leave ones behind because they lack the empathy to care. Clothing and accessories. They'll happily take items of your clothing and any form of accessory just to put you out. Things that they're never going to wear, they're never going to use. More often than not, they'll probably give it as a gift to their new supply. Any shared digital items, any shared devices, usually so that they can keep a track of you, see what you're up to, see what you're doing. They're not willing to split the assets fairly or come to any form of mutual agreement. They're self-entitled and they're exploitative, so they want everything for themselves, especially if it allows them to monitor their exes. Any household items. Again, in a genuine split, you look to sort of fairly even things up. Both parties look to make sure that the children are provided for first and foremost, and then the parents try to work everything else out. With a narcissist, they'll be set up in a new supplies home that already has everything that they need. Yet they want your dining room table, they want your bed, they want your sofa. Even if you had all these things prior to the narcissist moving in with you, they might have replaced a few in the beginning in the love bombing. They suddenly want these things back. They want the items that are going to inconvenience you. And if you give them to them, they get offended. Oh, I don't want them here. What do I want them here for? They'll go and put them in storage because they don't actually need them. They just want to inconvenience you. They'll take what are seemingly petty items that are very sentimental to you. So it can be a keyring that someone brought you back off a holiday. It can be a pen that your grandma purchased you, a significant item, a trinket, something with a personal message on. And a narcissistic individual will keep a hold of these just to toy with your emotions, just to be cruel. They get that sadistic kick out of it, some of them. They're looking for you to chase them. They're looking for you to beg for these items back so that they can feel superior. They don't see their cruel and calculated game. They just believe that you can't get enough of them. You can't stop messaging them. They won't just return your things and then you've no need to message them. You can often find that when you're in a relationship with a narcissistic individual, things just tend to go missing. They didn't go missing before you met that individual. They might blame their children. They might blame people that have come round to the house. However, just little things, little knickknacks, things that mean something to you just keep disappearing. And then once they've up and left, you find them in a box, in a wardrobe somewhere, or in the loft, or in the basement. You find them all hidden and gathered. Because some narcissistic individuals will go to those extremes. Narcissistic individuals use material items as a form of manipulation. Nothing is off limits to them. They're looking to maintain control. They're looking to inflict the maximum pain. They're looking to take revenge on you. They're looking to know something that you don't know. They often aim to try and keep themselves in your thoughts and in your lives. And by using items, these are a tool for the narcissist to prolong their emotional impact on your life. When it comes to dealing with this, you might need to get the authorities involved. You might need to ask a friend or family member if the narcissist will return their things. And one of the most challenging things is you might have to learn to let the items go. Because the more you chase a narcissistic individual, the more they will hold these things over you. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments with people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support and understanding, I do have several online guides available, and the teachable links will be in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link will also be in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon. A Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. I have a copy here, which is this one. Then I have 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people if you cannot go no contact, how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, and then the new release, which is the hilarious and horrifying narcissistic memes and their meanings, which is out now on Amazon if you'd like to go and check those out. And please, if you do purchase any of the books, please leave a review, so the feedback helps when creating future books. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Oh, and the links for those books will be in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.